Thank you. Good afternoon, Goochland.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. I want to thank you all so much for allowing us to come out today. We were in Arlington just now and got on the road, and we're so excited to get to be here with you. Are you guys fired up? Are you fired up? All right, you're going to be even more fired up after we finish. When I deliver some good news to you about what's happening all around the Commonwealth of Virginia. Ralph Northam, who is going to be our next governor. Is that right? Are we going to elect Ralph Northam as our next governor? Dr. Ralph Northam is a phenomenal public servant, a great friend, and I was traveling with Ralph and with the person who's going to be re-elected to be our Attorney General, Mark Herring. We're going to re-elect Mark Herring to be our Attorney General. He is doing great work in Richmond, and I had the pleasure of traveling with both of them and with one of our great U.S. Senators, Tim Kaine, and Ann Holton, his wife, and Pam Northam, and around Labor Day weekend, we did about 1,000 miles around the Commonwealth of Virginia. We traveled from Northern Virginia to Central Virginia, out to Hampton Roads, and then we split off the South Side and Southwest Virginia, back to Hampton Roads, and then to Northern Virginia. And I got to tell you, the crowds that we saw everywhere that we went were just enormous. We went to UVA. There were 200 students who came out to the lawn, and they were fired up. They were full of hope, despite the tragic events that we saw on August the 12th. And the good news about this campaign and about what we are seeing and experiencing is that people are now choosing hope over fear. We are going to write a new chapter in the great American story by what we do on November the 7th. In 57 days, we are going to send a signal not only to the country, but to the world about who we are as Americans, who we are as Virginians, what it means for everyone to have a shot at the American dream, to have equality. And my good friend Mark Bowles, who's here, and I want to thank and recognize Mark and his mom Nancy, who's also here. Thank you all so much for your leadership and for everything that you do. Mark met us actually as I came in. We happened to arrive at the same time, and he was telling me about the history of this beautiful place and Thomas Jefferson's childhood home, and a great Virginian who wrote some immortal words and who believes that we all were created equal. And that is something that's a bedrock principle of the Democratic Party, a bedrock principle of our nation, and something that we are putting into motion and into action right now. We are seeing the battle for the heart and the soul of this country. You see an administration and a president who wants to take us down a very dark path, to pit us versus them every single day. You see something in the news that's about dividing us, that's about taking us down a road of hatred and xenophobia and misogyny and racism and homophobia.